What's up? What's up? Happy Hump Day. It is your girl Buddy for the Wednesday Night Sports Delight on the Platform Sports Talk Show. Thank you all so much for joining us. Hey, all I can say, it's been a crazy day. Not trying to rhyme, but hey, I'll take it. So I'm smiling, I'm laughing, because my motto, I laugh to keep from crying. It has been a crazy day. You know, if you haven't heard the news of what's going on in the U.S. Capitol and the electoral votes trying to get counted and people stormed it and all that in between. Well, all that crazy news is still going on right now. There's going to be some more breaking news coming up. But if you need a break from all of that, don't forget, it's the Sports Talk Show. We can talk about anything and everything you want to. At the end of the day, I just want to laugh. I want to talk about sports, and I do want everybody that is listening to be entertained, because this is the ladies' night, and we are your Wednesday night sports delight. And by the way, don't forget, even with all that's going on today, I still support Black Lives. And don't you forget that. All right. So we are doing ladies' night. I have a wonderful panel of ladies for you all. Hey, fellas, you out there? Hey, don't think it's just about, oh, they're going to just be on the girls, talking girls. We're going to cover different topics. Hey, we got jokes. We got good people, young, middle-aged, seasoned, all in between. So without further ado, let me bring our panel on. Wonderful ladies. I have Miss Mel. And let me give you a little quick background on Miss Mel. Miss Mel Montgomery is not only the creator and owner of Fit Diva, she is a wonderful wife, a mom, and a mentor. The vision of Fit Diva was birthed from her love of dance and wellness. Now, this is a Black woman as a business owner, fitness guru. She may make me look bad because I'm out of shape. But Ms. Mel, I want to thank you for joining us and welcome.
Hey, how you doing? Hey, I am very excited to be here. I am like on 72. I've been excited all week to talk to you ladies. Before we aired, I was concerned about being probably the least like guru of sports, but I'm still excited to be here. And I hope to learn something from you guys. I am a mom of a soon-to-be college football star, Mr. Tyler Hibbler. He just, actually over the summer, accepted an offer to Mizzou. He'll be a safety there in the fall. So I can talk football a little bit.
But you can talk about getting in shape at the beginning of the year, you know.
Yeah, I can talk about that too. I can talk about working out.
Get these guns together, get these abs, you know, we got to be hot girl ready, okay?
Thank you for having me. I'm excited.
No problem. Thank you for joining us. And next wonderful lady coming on our panel will be Miss Mikala McGhee.
I guess we're showing us okay. What's up?
Thank you for joining us, Miss Mikala. Look, listen.
Oh, it is a pleasure.
Hey, I'm gonna be modest because your bio has me looking like a little paw in this big old world. Miss Mikala, y'all, if you don't know, she's up and coming, but she is named for herself as a reporter on Fox 2 News. Okay, and Channel 11 with that too. That's why I said I'm a little peon because this girl is on the TV in St. Louis. But you have a docuseries coming out, the DJ documentary story. Is that right?
Yes. Okay. March 2021.
All right. Couple months away. Can't wait. You know what I meant to ask, Mel? You from St. Louis?
Yes.
Okay. The famous, not so famous St. Louis question. What high school did you go to?
I went to Lindbergh Senior High School.
Okay. So, Miss Mikala, the famous, not so famous St. Louis question. What high school did you go to?
I went to Pattonville High School, home of the Pirates, Pirate for life.
Okay. I'll let you have that. Now, since Miss Mel going to Mizzou football player, and you actually was on a D1 level with the scholarship as well. You were a varsity athlete. Is that correct?
Yeah, I played basketball, Division I basketball, at 3 different universities, actually Missouri State, George Mason, and I ended my career at Florida Gulf Coast University.
Okay. Well, see, y'all have stuff to talk about. See, man, I don't think you're gonna be left out. We got D1 athlete. You got your son being D1 athlete. Oh yeah.
Okay.
I have plenty to bring up about this.
I got you. Any questions?
I want to shout out because Ms. Mikala also is a proud member of the St. Louis women's professional basketball team, the St. Louis Surge.
All right.
And buckets. She dropping buckets. Okay. And I got another up and coming, soon to be hopefully in a few years, D1 athlete, Miss Sydnee Jones. She is a 7th grader at Compton Drew Middle School. And with her little sports background, believe it or not, Miss Sydnee is a track athlete and a swim athlete. So she's looking all modest and quiet over there. But you all, she has jokes. She has jokes for days. And she keeps her auntie on her toes, okay? But she would put me to shame because I can swim to save my life. But my girl, she knows how to side stroke, breaststroke, freestyle, butterfly. Again, she makes me look bad. She is a great swimmer and even a phenomenal track athlete. She has me at her track meets in the rain, cold, sun, heat, all of that. I love support her. So, without further ado, Miss Sid, welcome to the show.
Thank you for having me. I appreciate being here.
Oh, thank you for coming. You look so innocent. But I know you got jokes. See, you're not slick. And one of our recurring women on our panel, she has joined Ladies Night last month, and she is back again for some more. Miss Green.
What's up, everybody? So glad to be here, as always. Always a good time. Always a good time.
Always. Hey, you and Mel, this tag team y'all gonna do? I just want to be. If you don't mind, give me quick 3 facts about you, honey, since you already been.
Okay, well, 3 quick facts. One of the owners, operators of Grapevine LLC, along with my girl Lucretia Johnson. Shout out to Lucretia. I'm a mother of 3 beautiful girls. And I love sports. I have a lot of brothers. I grew up playing sports. I played basketball, softball, and ran a little bit of track in high school. Just something that I've always really enjoyed and always kind of followed. Kobe's biggest fan. Let's put that out there right now. That was more than 3, but there you go.
It's all good, honey. It is all good. Well, again, ladies, thank you all for joining us on Ladies Night. Wonderful panel. And it's time to get to the steak and potatoes. Let me give you a couple of headlines. I want to give a shout out to Bianca Smith, sister girl. She became the first Black woman to coach a baseball team. Boston Red Sox. She will be a coach. So shout out to
through.
I'm just saying.
Listen, I'm so excited about this. When I saw it well, of course, online, and I just had this big sense of like pride, just like watching her beam up there, just like go girl, like that's amazing.
It is.
I feel like, who's next? What's next? Where we going next? Come on. Give us
where we going next.
Yes.
It's just the beginning, right?
Yeah.
What's crazy about that is, like, not only is she the first Black woman, she's the first woman to touch this sport.
Exactly.
And one, they're working so hard to try to diversify. I don't know if you guys know about the Players Alliance that just came through St. Louis, but it's, Black baseball players really trying to push the game of baseball into minority communities because it's a sport that so many of us don't tap into, but it's something that's making bread, but everybody wants to play basketball or football. So I think that's a big breakthrough in minority communities.
Major.
Now, here in St. Louis, I don't know if it's nationwide, but I remember when Tyler was little, he was a part of the Redbird Rookies. Are y'all familiar with that group? Mm-hmm. And I don't know why, but it just seemed like they didn't get, I don't know if it still exists, but I felt like they didn't get enough exposure for the sport of baseball. So, of course, he lost interest and wanted to do football because, I mean, you know, the platform for football is so much bigger. But it was such an amazing program to expose them. I hope it's still going on. I don't know. But, yeah, stuff like that I think is really, really important just so they at least know that they have other options in sports.
Yeah.
I agree.
It was hot, though. It was hot in practice. I will say that. I
She said it was hot.
Look, thank you for your honesty. Let's say. Also, I know this was brought up last month when Vanderbilt had to bring in their kicker, who happened to be a woman, Sarah Fuller. She actually finally not just kicked the ball, but their last game of the season, she actually scored a point. First woman in the D1 Power Conference to score a point in football. She did the point after for the touchdown. So, again, I know these may seem small for some people. They're just like, but for women, when we don't get enough chances or options, these are big. And like, you know, this is just the beginning. Hey, once one barrier or once one glass ceiling is broken, then
yeah. Brush through.
Yeah, but it's almost a shame that it had to be due to COVID that a woman got the chance and experience, because I mean, I know so many females, especially who play soccer, who can probably kick the ball farther than men who I've, you know, been around, experienced, have seen playing in the game. So it's going to be interesting to see what that moment does for kickers in football.
I think it should also look at the coaches, at least in football, because they have so many players. Why haven't they thought about thinking outside the box? Now, I have heard of soccer players being kickers on football teams. That's not new. But the fact that you finally you were forced your hand to pick a woman, well, why hasn't the opportunity been there before? At least training camp. Y'all know, at this point, if you're already, like Vanderbilt had a losing season for years, you have nothing to lose, try something different. Think outside the box, right?
My oldest goes to right now. He's goes to Trinity Catholic, and we had a girl kicker last year. She graduated, but the look on my middle daughter's face when she saw that girl walk out into the field was priceless. And she said, "Mama, that's a girl." I said, "Yep, that's a girl." I'm like, "You want to play football?" She was like, "I think so." Because she's always been so infatuated with her brother, you know, watching him play all these years. And I just looked at her little face. I said, if she ever says that she seriously, because she's 10 now, if she seriously wants to pursue it, that just opened her little mind up to like, oh my goodness, I could do that too. And I'm like, you sure can if you want to do it. If that's what you want to focus on, and because she wants to play soccer. I know that for a fact. But when she saw that girl, I was like, ooh, I would never want to deny her like the chance to do that if it's still available when she gets in high school. Yeah. So I mean, it's just it's sad, but it's good. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's taking so long, but I'm like, okay, my daughter. I didn't play any sports. I was the dancer performer kid. But she really likes sports. She is naturally good at basketball. She gets that from her dad. And she likes soccer. And I'm like, okay, I got to start wrapping my mind around other sports outside of football. If she decides that she wants to try, you know, soccer, if she wants to try being a kicker, like all of this stuff. So I've really been stressed here over the last probably a good 5 years. And she's been like, girl, I don't want to dance. I want to play sports. I'm like, okay, I don't know about that life, but I'm for a girl.
All right, and for everyone that's tuning in, please don't forget, if you are on Facebook, you have to go to the Platform Sports Talk Show page and leave your comments there. If you're tuning into us on YouTube, leave your comments there. But if not, leave comments.
We got a comment from Joanne. I don't want to mispronounce your last name. I'm going to try. Bovacanti. How are you? She says, hello, fam. I'll be tuned in for a little bit. Happy ladies' night.
Hey, Jobo. That's Jobo, the new mommy. Our daughter was born December 23rd. So,
Yes. I knew I was going to jack your last name up, Joe. I'm sorry. Love you, though.
I call Joe, and I call her newborn. Me, I call her Baby Joe. I'm still not going to dish that. That's Baby Joe. Also, when we're talking about your daughter Mel and she's thinking about, wanting to do football, see it. Now, since you're a swimmer, who was the swimmer I tell you about? I said you could be like her because she was inspirational in the Olympics. Who was I telling you to look up and learn about?
So, what's her name? Simone Manuel.
That's my girl. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
You know how hard Simone was swimming, and said she was a black girl and won those Olympic medals? Sorry about that. Remember I was telling you, but you saw her on TV, and I said, look out, she's winning gold medals. She had to do hard work, and not just she's black, she's a woman, but was busting records. And see, when you see things younger in life, that's what you sometimes like, maybe I want to do that, and I grow up, and you aspire, and you train, and work hard to get at it, and doing it. It's important, right?
Yes.
Yes, hard work always pays off.
I don't know. She's so quiet over there. But Mikala, I'm going to ask you that since you had a training being a D1 athlete, how many years did it take you to do the training? I mean, basketball, we know, at least this day and age, people start young. Did you start young as well or learn your craft later?
I did. I mean, I was one of those people where I wasn't sports specific like you see a lot of athletes now. I did dance. I was a dancer. I did 3 sports. I was in gymnastics. And in high school, I was a 3-sport varsity athlete, played softball, soccer, and basketball all 4 years. I was actually getting extremely heavily recruited for soccer, but ended up choosing basketball just because that's where my passion lied. So I think it's one of those things where it doesn't matter what you're doing. You just have to be you have to have fun doing it, and you have to want to get better, and that's what's going to start separating some of these athletes moving forward is it's like, okay, yeah, you can be having fun doing it, but if you're not putting in the work to advance your skill, to separate yourself, to kind of find your niche, whatever your role is in a sport, it's hard for you to take it to that next level if you don't have that inner desire to just want to be the best, especially from a young age. So for me, I was always just extremely competitive. It didn't matter what I was doing, and I always just knew I kind of wanted to just be better than the other people on the field, court, whatever it may be. I was like, I'm going to grind this out. And I loved it. I just loved sports. I loved working out. I love that feeling of competing against somebody is still to this day my favorite feeling I've had in my life, and so yeah, I mean, it takes hard work. It's not easy to be the best at all. So
yeah, I totally agree with Mikala because I feel like we live parallel lives. You know what I mean? Because I was literally growing up with the boys puts you in a different headspace. So I was literally all over the place in high school. I did everything I could do from, I was on the dance team. I was a cheerleader. I played softball, basketball. I did a little bit of track. I did the concert band, marching band. I did theater. I was everywhere. I always, like you said, just really love the feeling of competing and doing things and the camaraderie of teams and teamwork and working together to achieve something bigger. It just was always something that I just loved from a very early age, and it's just fun, period. If you're playing sports, are you bored or no? Or you having fun, right? So it's like, come on, let's get it. You know what I mean? And the competitive spirit always is there. It's always there, no matter what I do. Yeah.
And I feel like now in this whole generation, like I said, I kind of, multi-sport athletes, it's just so because you can reach that level of, I guess, just experience. Probably just good enough. You just have to focus on that once played other sports as well, other than the one they went to college for. The being well-rounded in multiple sports is what made us stand out as athletes, because what you learn from other sports and take into your sport of choice separates you.
Mm-hmm.
Whether that be your vision on the field or your quickness with your feet, you know, your speed, your hand-eye coordination, they all come together to make you a well-rounded athlete.
Exactly. And it's such a shame that us as women have to like fight to be recognized for doing what we're very capable of doing. It's not like because we're women we shouldn't be good at sports. You know what I mean? Because I think that's the stigma with women. The reason why the WNBA doesn't get the recognition that the NBA gets is because people don't want to, quote unquote, watch women play basketball. But that's a lie. Because you are a female basketball player. I was a female basketball player. There were people at our games, right or wrong, right? And the atmosphere was exciting as well, which is why you continue to do it. So I just feel like more light should be shown on female athletes, period, in general. Because we are here.
That's such an ironic, like, mindset that people have, because I learned what I'm learned about people that like sports or love sports. They love sports. They don't care who it is playing. They just love sports. So to know that women are not considered equal, like even if we all playing as women together, that's just weird to me. Like, why are they not valued on the same level? Because you still get, if you dope it at a sport, you still gonna bring a crowd in. It's the same thing like with performance. You can run the arena out, like they should get the same amount of money, the same amount of recognition, all of that stuff, because they still bring the crowds out. Because when you like a sport, you freaking like a sport. That's so stupid.
Right. Exactly. It sounds so simple. But you know, people got to make it hard.
Making it way too complicated. Whatever.
Exactly. Yeah, it's ridiculous at this
point.
Why
don't I just get that worked up? I got agitated real bad.
That's good.
Again, passionate about it.
The name of the show, platform. We give you a platform to give your 2 cents, 3 cents, 10 cents about it. You're like,
I got 5 cents.
Come on.
I gave y'all a whole nickel.
Yeah, you did. Yeah, you did. And we love it.
Leave comments. If you leave a comment, interact with us. We will interact with you.
Oh, we got one. What's up, Kristen? Victoria Hannah. She says, "Hey y'all, this insightful conversation with different perspectives. Thank you, ladies. You're welcome, Kristen. Kristen.
You guys, random fact, Kristen Victoria Hannah, shout out to her. So that has been, I grew up across the street from her. She was one of my best friends growing up. She was someone who I mean, that's my sister to this day, but we played sports together. Like, that's someone who we were outside, like, working on our skills with. So that just goes to show, like, sports is bigger than just athletics. That's where you can do family and friends, and I mean, she's living in Texas now and tuning into this. So I just want to shout her out and for the support. And yes, that's lit.
Hey, Kristen girl, what's happening all the way in Texas?
Yes.
How you doing?
Right. Hey, girl, what it do?
Hey, the kids over there quiet. So I have a question for you, since you are a preteen, soon to be teenager as of next month. So in your world with your friends, when you are on the sidelines at your track meet or when you're at your swim meet on the sidelines, what are you and your teammates talking about, or what are y'all doing?
It depends. We talk about different things, school, friends, or TikTok.
Oh, TikTok person. Okay.
TikTok.
Give me a couple of TikTok videos that you done, the songs, or what are you recording on TikTok?
Just me dancing and my friends, sometimes my cousins.
Okay. So y'all recording TikTok videos while y'all on break in between the heats at the track meet or at the swim meet? Are y'all recording videos or just looking at everybody else?
Sometimes.
Okay. I should have you break out a TikTok dance for me. You know, I'm not as hip as you are. You know, I told you get your auntie together. So please, don't be shy now, honey. It's funny how when young people on TikTok and on social media, y'all are the toughest, most wild personalities, have a whole lot to say. When you one-on-one, it's like crickets. Like, no one's there.
We do it every once in a while. The lies you tell. The lies. No, I need TikTok at every 5 seconds. I see my
Every chance they get.
It's like, what are y'all doing? Oh, we on TikTok. I try to call people on TikTok.
Is that what you mean?
Don't be shy. It's okay. See, you can do a little quick TikTok routine for, hey, if you don't want to do it now, you can do it later. But I'm just saying, you're a soon-to-be teenager. It's nothing under the sun that you're thinking about that we haven't done, thought, or experienced. You know it. And she's just gonna say mute. Really see it. Well,
Sydnee, I actually have some questions for you if you don't mind.
I don't mind.
Okay. Well, what grade are you in right now?
7.
7th grade. Okay, so just from a younger point of view, are you thinking college right now as college athletics goes? Desire of yours to play in college?
Yes, I do want to play in college, but I don't know if I want to do it as a career.
Yeah, absolutely. When did it click for you that you were like, you know what, I could take this to the next level, and what are you doing to prepare to get there?
Well, I decided when I started swimming, because my mom got me into swimming because I used to do swim lessons, and then we went on the swim team and I tried it out and I liked it. So I said, maybe I could do this in college. And I just try to work hard in practice and in swim meets.
Well, so you think swimming is the one that you want to do for sure?
Yes.
Well, I challenge you to take the word maybe out of your vocabulary and start telling yourself, I will do this. Because if you're working hard and you're putting it forth, I just want to let you know, I feel like that's something. I knew I wanted to play Division I something. I didn't know what sport it was, but I knew I wanted to be a Division I athlete at some point. And I would tell everybody, like, I'm D1, I'm going D1. You know, like, and I would say it from when I was like in 5th grade. And I believed it. So I just want you to be like, if that's what you want, don't say maybe, don't say if, ands, or buts. Go out, make it happen. And if you put your mind to it, you keep your grades right, and you work and you take it seriously, stay focused, like the sky is the limit.
Well said, Mikala.
right? Dropping them jewels, Cody said. Don't sleep on them jewels she just dropped to you, honey. Tell her. Get it. Word maybe. Challenge accepted. You're going to take that out and you say you are going to do it. Correct?
In the trash. Throw it in the trash.
Girl, that was for me too. I'm taking that jewel with me, honey. That was going in the pocketbook. Hold on. Come on. I got inspired.
Yeah.
Well, thanks for that, Mikala. And again, since she said she is younger, you can still plant them seeds early enough for her to act upon it. But Sydnee, she, like I said, she's acting shy now, but you catch her one-on-one, she really has jokes and it's funny. She really is. I tell you how she giggling quietly. It's something else.
She gotta play it cool. She gotta play it cool. Her friends are watching.
But they're not on TikTok right now.
Right.
Please.
My friends are not on TikTok.
Oh, what are your friends doing right now?
So they don't.
What are your friends doing right now?
Nothing.
So what, they just staring at a blank wall? They're watching TV? Are they trying to, I know you.
I don't talk to them. I don't have their numbers. I don't talk to them at school.
Okay, so you talk to them virtually.
I don't talk. I'm talking about this pre-COVID. I used to talk to them at school.
So since COVID and since you've been at home learning and attending school virtually, you haven't communicated virtually or talked to them virtually, anything?
I didn't get to get their numbers.
But if y'all, okay, wait. Are any of them in your class?
Yes, we can't talk in class.
But y'all can't talk on a chat and ask for the number? Or at least the teacher cannot go on the chat and ask her for a number?
It's a rule we can't use a chat for other things.
Okay. All right. Well, there's a will, there's a way. Cause
She follow all the
communication where you can't get their number, and then you see them in partial class every day. That's
the first kid ever in history not to break the rules of the
listen
on the Zoom or whatever.
I definitely would have used that chat for something.
Right.
No, I mean, if y'all friends, y'all gonna find a way to keep in contact. You're talking about August, school starting. This is January, so you don't know one thing going on in their life. Y'all don't even know what they got for Christmas. Did anything?
I talked to my best friend.
Okay. Different generation, but okay, honey.
Right.
On Microsoft Teams, they took the chat feature away, so you can only chat publicly with everybody.
Oh, gotcha. Well, that makes sense.
Classmates don't know how to act right. They don't have the act right in them. No. Okay. Well then, ladies, Miss Purple Rain and Mel said y'all my fitness gurus, and I'm being honest, I'm out of shape. I don't work out. I was starting in December. I was on the road, and once my little break from work came, I had a week off. Oh boy, no. And today
Everything went out the window.
And our daughter keeps touching my fat rolls to help her go to sleep. She pulls on them. I'm not she pulls on my fat roll on my stomach, y'all, to get ready.
That's so disrespectful.
Man, I'm fat. Quit touching it. I tell her all the time, but she still does it. She thinks it's funny too sometimes. She'll look at it and do all that and then laugh, and then I'll try to rock her to sleep and she go to sleep. So I need it. Before the summertime, I got to get it together. Y'all my fitness gurus. Tell me what I can do to make me better and anybody else. I mean, Mikala, you're in shape too. So what else? Give me your secrets. It don't take too much of my time, but enough like an hour.
I mean, you gotta get moving. Take an hour. If you got a good 20 minutes,
that's
30 minutes.
You just have to move.
Just move, right?
Just keep moving.
Just keep
moving. And you gotta also change your diet too.
Right.
Because if you don't do that, then the movement is all for nothing.
And I think that's the
diet. Y'all said diet, and I forgot I left the stuff in the oven. I'm so serious. Keep talking.
Go get that.
Gosh. Go ahead. Keep talking about. Give me ideas on how to keep moving and stuff. And anybody else that's listening, what I'm
girl, she done left the food and stuff. Lord Jesus.
Mom life.
I know. I'm the girl. It'll be World War III in like 15 minutes when she realized that I'm down here by myself. She'll be coming down, the little one, not the two little ones, because I let them stay on their tablet thing, so I won't see them for another 50 days.
Right. Tablet is like, yeah.
Are you still teaching Zoom? Because I'm about to start teaching Zoom.
I am. So I'm getting ready to start the Trap Zumba back on Zoom, and also me and Lucretia are doing it in studio too. I'm going to drop those dates as well, but we're going to do the dual instructor one class thing, and we're going to drop it out like we just doing. So yeah, but Zoom is a great tool. You know what I mean? Because not everybody is comfortable yet with being around people. So that's an option for them to still get what they need from you and not have to be in your face.
Right.
Get me. So I've been having fun with it. I learn new things every day, and you know how to make it better, but I'm having fun with it. I'm having fun with it.
I think for me
to help my people. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I mean, for me, it'll be a challenge because the Fit Diva class is an experience, and it really, really drives off the energy me, because you know I'm always on 72. So I was like, I've been kind of shying back from the idea of doing Zoom, but I also don't want to expose the people that I love and expose myself and all that great stuff. So I'm like, okay, but everybody's like, excuse me, tap, tap, tap.
Like, where you at? Where you at?
Wait, what are we doing with life? And I'm like, I'm sorry, y'all.
Yeah,
okay, we're gonna do Zoom, so I'm gonna start there, and then as people get more comfortable, and
and then too, what you can also do, starting out when you feel like your people are ready to move around a little bit, do limited spacing classes. So like only allow maybe 15 people in that class versus you might want it to capacity if COVID wasn't around. But for this, you just only 15 and it's reserved. Boom. And then people will be fighting for those limited spots.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Not that we want to cause a war or nothing, but you know, you want
it to call it what it is, because people are attitude. Like you save my spot. I'm like,
Whoever first gets the first spot.
Exactly. True. That is true.
I posted one of my stiletto videos from last year the other day, and my inbox blew up. Excuse me, ma'am. Excuse me. I'm like
what's going on?
People they want to be, they want the classes. They wanted something because it's really nothing that much to do. We don't have a lot going on.
And truth be told, everybody's sitting in the house eating and drinking. So everybody is not me, because I do my little stuff. I do my workouts anyway. Yeah. But when you just sitting around with not much to do, what you gonna do? Eat and probably be on the couch watching Netflix. You know what I mean? So and sleep. So it's like just to get up and get moving will do everybody a world of good.
I miss people though.
Me too.
I turned into a slight introvert, and I'm like, now wait, now I don't even know how to spell introvert, baby.
No, what is this feeling? What is this? This is new. This is
what is this? And it feels awkward when I do have to go outside, or if I do try to dip into an event. If there's a weird kind of feeling about it, you don't know, I'm a hugger.
Yes.
How you feel?
That is driving me crazy.
Yeah, that's crazy. And I'm like, when you hug, how you feel about it? So we doing this, right?
Yeah, it's
and I'm like, oh Lord, this I'm going back in the house. I can't do it.
I know, it's too much, because I wanna and we can't. So it's like, you know what, I'm just gonna go back. I'm going back in the house. So I only like go to work, grocery store, and my events are, things that I can do. You know what I mean? But other than that, I'm at the house.
Yeah. But I mean,
I understand.
Yeah.
If you keep your eating on point and create some type of schedule to where you're not like emotionally eating and
exactly
all that stuff, then you can really keep. I haven't gained. I've actually lost
faces.
Yeah.
Because I'm confused. Don't your cousin, LaMonica, isn't she a whole trainer? Why don't you get with her?
She is. So I asked her when I saw Monica once. I saw a few months ago. I was like, Monica, I know but I said I'm not gonna do it in person. That's the only thing. So I know I see her videos on IG all the time, and I'm like, I know I need to be doing it. I think it's a mental /
But I understand that, because even like I love to work out. I like to be in shape, to go do my thing. But it was hard for me, especially now because it's cold. I hate working out at home. I hate it. Like, I am such a gym rat. Like, I like to be in the gym. I like to hear the weights. Like, I like to,
you addicted to the gym. She addicted to
gym rat.
Yeah. I mean, when I'm gonna work out, like, I want to be like, okay, I'm coming in. Like, I just like to feed off people's energy. It's like, okay, you going hard. Like, I'm gonna go hard too.
So it's like a mental.
I just feel like. At home, it's like you're
in the gym competing.
Bed. I don't want to be sweating whenever I could be sitting right on my couch. Like, so working out at home is hard.
Well, when I started, I told y'all December, when I did try this up until the Christmas break, I actually, believe it or not, with 30-degree weather, in the morning, I jumped rope. I started that in the summertime because, after being at home a couple of months, I'm like, all right, pandemic, we in this now for real. I need to get to moving. Besides just working at home. So I started jumping rope in the summer. When it got about September and cooler, I stopped. Then I'm like, if I keep moving, if it's cold outside, you really don't feel it. And that's what I did. And I was actually consistent. But I fell off. Yeah. But that was outside the house. I would jump outside. So
that's what I'm saying. And it's easier when it's not outside. Nobody wants to go run in the cold. At least I don't. Like, I hate the run. I don't even want to wake up.
So when you working at the news station, what shift or what hours are you working?
Okay, so Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, I am dayside, which means I work from like 10 to 7 p.m. I'm live in the 4, 5, and 6 o'clock shows. And then on the weekends, I am night side, and I'm live in the 5 o'clock, 7, 9, and 10.
That's the weekend. Wow, you on all those slots. Okay.
Oh yeah, so I work every weekend, and thankfully, like I get to start up Prep Zone again, which is our sports segment for Fox 2. Yeah, so congratulations. Yeah, okay, and so my sports reporter name is actually Melonie McGhee, so they call me Melonie McGhee whenever I'm doing sports.
I like it. I like
That is cool.
Where that money reside, where that money reside.
Get to the money.
Where the money reside, where the money reside. Come on.
All the way up.
So I'm excited because I was doing football at first, but now I get to do basketball, which is a little bit more my cup of tea. So.
Okay. Now, you know, some of the schools, specifically the city schools and maybe a couple of the St. Louis County schools, are doing football in the spring. So will you be able to still cover that as well as what? Basketball? Well, basketball be wrapping up when that starts.
Man, I don't know. I, first of all, don't even know how the schools are going to go about it. So I don't know how we at the station are going to go about it. But I think we'll cover it like any other sport. I mean, you know, it's not going to be like they competing for a state championship or anything, which kind of takes the thrill of it out a little bit. But at least they get the chance to play and showcase themselves. At the end of the day, it's really just about getting to the next level. So, I mean, everybody wants to play for a state championship, but we're in strange times. My heart goes out to these athletes. I feel bad for them for real.
Yeah, me too.
Seniors on high school and the college level. I really feel bad for them. But
yeah,
this was a hard year. It really was. It ended so quickly for my son. He was like, "That's it. That's the end." I'm like, "That's it, son." He told my mama, I cried in the locker room because it's a senior year. So
Yeah,
expecting it to be, you know, the crescendo to the play, and I'm just like, "Oh, babe, sorry." None of it, like, they can only have 2 fans at the game, so you don't get the energy from the stands.
Mm-hmm.
Their practices were weird, and the season was short. So, yeah, I was like, I'm so sorry, son. I hate Rona. Rona didn't mess up the world, but it was really, really hard coming from, you know, watching him not experience it all like he wanted to.
Yeah. How did he handle that, honestly, whenever they got out of school and you know, you're away from your friends, your sports seasons are getting ended shortly, or you're and knowing it's going to be a shorter season? How was he with his mental health going in that?
He is also on a, like that special team. I can't think of the name of it right now. The off-season team. God, why can't I think of the name of that team? Well, they traveled. They went everywhere. So he still had the camaraderie of that team and his high school team. So he didn't really feel the emotional gap. I can tell that he was down in the dumps about it, but they all still stay connected because he also goes to like a training camp. And so he still had all the interaction. He is very, like, his dad has him on all the programs. So he didn't really lose touch too much. But if he did not have that and all he played was high school football, he probably would have went into a little mini depression, you know, especially for kids that absolutely love the game.
Yeah.
But he still was able to stay connected because of the other. Why can't I think of his flight team? So I mean, you know, he's so blah. I call him my dry piece of toast. His mama's on 73. He be like, yeah, it's good.
The dry piece of toast. You gotta add some jelly on there to get a little.
He like, it's cool. I'm like, oh my god. Like, mama, I don't know. It's yes, total opposite of me. Like total opposite. He's very nonchalant. I'm like, you rank number 8 in the states.
All
It's
right.
I'm like, oh, okay. So
That's funny. That's funny. Gotta love them. Gotta love them.
All right, and everybody that's out there tuning in, thank you so much. We appreciate you for joining us on Ladies Night. And if you have a comment, if you're on Facebook, leave it under the platform Sports Talk Show. And if you're on YouTube, leave your comments so we interact with you.
Yeah.
Hear and feel from you.
So we're speaking of comments. LaShonda Connor said, "Hey, ladies."
Hey,
Hey,
That's
LaShonda.
my lawyer. She's practiced in Missouri and Georgia. If you need a lawyer, holla at my girl. My boy.
Hey.
tell LaShonda I got locked up. They won't let me out.
I'm just saying. She wants to get it all, I promise you. She's good. She's really, really good. Did Miss Williams chime in earlier? I meant to ask y'all that. I usually give my shout out to Miss Williams. She's always like the first person to tune in, and I always have a little special saying for Miss Williams. I think I missed her. Oh my God, I can't. Yeah, the older I get, the worse my eyes get.
Oh wow.
Just saying. Said the kid. That's this. We're talking about pandemic and dealing with young people and how you doing with not interacting, I guess, so much on your sports team. Swimming. And what about track? They said y'all don't have a track season this year?
We don't know yet.
Oh, no. Okay. Well, if you don't have track this year, you just still going to do swim, or you're going to try to work on something else, not athletic related?
If I don't do track this year, I was probably gonna go to Texas, or my cousin was gonna come here, and we were gonna see each other because we haven't seen each other in a long time.
Okay. Well, you thinking about doing something in the summer that's like cooking, making a design, working on, I don't know, you're so creative, hair or any other trade you're trying to pick up, or other talent you're trying to expose?
I'll probably just paint like I always do.
Like to paint? Okay. Well, why haven't I got a picture? Where's the canvas picture of your favorite auntie? Come on now.
Well, I don't have
You
money.
need to break loose a little bit. You're okay. Everybody's here is nice. We ain't gonna bite. Like, shake it. Hello? Like, get a little loose.
Did you say shake your shimmy?
Trust me, if she stands up though, she's literally eye to eye with me. Like I said, she'll be 13 next month, so she has me looking like a midget now. So she's only gonna get taller. So maybe you think you gotta have a loud voice as you grow, or you gonna still stay quiet? Mom, you got a voice. It gotta be heard, honey. It has to be heard. Hey, we ladies out here. We know we have to sometimes do a little extra. I'm just saying. But eventually, when people are focused on us and hear us, they listen. And we want you to be the same way. When you open your mouth, we want people to listen to you. You have something to say, and it's going to be important, honey.
Amen.
Hey, Lena, man, Sydney, I have a 13-year-old daughter. I do, so I understand you.
She laughed.
So the Chronicles of a 13-year-old. Please indulge, Miss Purple Rain. Do I have to get ready for this 13-year-old to be doing something crazy off the wall, or just going through?
I mean, they're all different. I have a 14-year-old as well.
Mm-hmm.
So, but they definitely change. They're very different than they used to be, but they're trying to find themselves, so that it's kind of rocky for them. And I just kind of steer them. I'm just like making sure they don't fall off the cliff. This is me, you know, trying to guide them the right way. And but my girls are great though. They can't handle me.
I believe it.
So they, you know,
don't play.
problems. Yeah.
They when you were meeting in person with your workout classes, were they joining that as well?
Yeah. My kids, I take my kids everywhere I go. As long as it's a venue that, you know, is age appropriate, like, of course, I don't take them to, you know, other places. But if it's a place that is, that they could be, they're there.
Okay.
So,
So they ever let the routines, or they incorporate any dances they doing off of TikTok or something, they incorporated any routines?
Yeah, I've let them lead Trap Zumba on Facebook before. And my 13-year-old actually choreographs all the time. So yeah, so it's interesting to watch them grow and just watch them blossom into these little beings that are kind of like little spin-offs of me, but better. You know what I mean? So it's a good time. It's a really good time. I have fun with my girls. We're like buddies, really. Because I had my first daughter when I was 19. And then right after that, at 20, I had my second daughter. And then my third daughter at 23. So, like, you know.
You grew up together.
We're growing up together, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. But I don't think my middle one will be, like, she's not into it at all.
I know. Because it's like, I'll be 34 on Monday. And
happy birthday!
Happy birthday!
Yes, Capricorn Queen. Yes.
When is your birthday?
January 17th.
Hey, girl, hey.
Hey.
Hey, January birthdays. What are y'all? Capricorn.
Capricorn. Hello, you heard me say the goats have arrived. We're here. Don't worry about it.
Why I can't be a goat? I'm a Libra. I keep everything in balance. I'm just saying. Let's go.
We are definitely the goats.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I'm not pro Capricorn, I'm not anti Capricorn. I'm just going to go Libra. Because again,
I need you to be pro.
Just remember, we keep everything balanced.
What is a Libra? Just a scale sign? Okay, so you just stay balanced. And we'll just say go.
Y'all lives get balanced too, though. Okay.
She said you just stay balanced.
Especially for the ladies. I'm going to give a scenario. Happy hour. I miss happy hour so much. Anyway, happy hour. Y'all ladies drinking, and one girl walked past the group looking crazy, and then somebody in the group that's drinking wants to get all around. They want to go do something to the girl. Here come the Libra. Hey, let's just keep having fun, keep drinking. It's probably some guys over there that ain't going to dance, or we may want to holler at them, but just keep it cool. It's all right. Don't trip out. See? That situation could escalate real fast and go real left. But that's what we're doing.
You just look at them and be like, what are you tripping for? Like, here's a shot. Sit down. We ain't doing all that. We're too grown. I don't even need to waste my breath with that reasoning. Like, if you're really doing this, you can leave. If you're not having fun,
right.
Let's get to it.
Yeah.
Take a shot. Shut up and keep having fun.
No, literally, like, shut up and here's a shot. Don't worry about all that. Until someone puts a hand on somebody, it's never that serious.
Usually with a normal group of ladies, but you know, if you go to I don't know what's the rat? Actually, I haven't been to a ratchet spot in so long. Like a hole in the walls, you know. But nothing where I felt, you know, like it may go down. That's the thing. I think I've avoided those places over the years now. Again, hindsight.
I think the places where it's going to go down are where the young, like the super young people are who don't know how to control their liquor, or they're really just on some hating, like weird business. Like, it's crazy. Wheelhouse is prime spot number one for BS to happen.
Funny thing you said that. Wheelhouse, the last time I was there, this is how pandemic, it was January of last year. I was there the day that Kobe died. The helicopter was all of the TV screens everywhere. It was like, but before that news came out when I was there, again, talking about young people, I was there for brunch on a Sunday. I didn't see how lit. I guess the time I was there prior to then, I didn't pay attention, or maybe the group I was there, I don't know. When I say everybody named Mama, no matter what race, was lit and standing loud, and dude was by the DJ booth acting a plum fool. He was like jumping from the upstairs balcony trying to go to the lower level. I was like, wait. Wheelhouse. I was like, okay.
Bruh, just because you want to break your kneecap, like I said, we all here trying to take shots and have fun.
Like 1 o'clock, I'm like, man, was you already on something else before the alcohol kicked in? You can't be. I don't see how alcohol is going to make you try to jump from the top. That's something else in your system. I mean, I'm not a quote unquote drug user, but I know when seeing other people do like this is not alcohol related.
This is not Trump. That is not from
It's not wrong.
So when you said the young people, but they were looking like they're in their mid-20s. I was just there for brunch with my girls. It was last minute.
Yeah.
I love the mimosas and the, but dude, so funny you say that. And it's like, this is where everybody is eating and drinking. Because sometimes you tell a hole in the wall, people usually more drinking than eating, but this one, I was like, yeah, I'm cool.
I'm so good on Wheelhouse. That's been X-nayed for my rotation of places to go for a very long time.
When you go out, do people notice you from TV, or do they stop you, or they just like, maybe you this, or you can be incognito certain places or not?
Honestly, it's different because I'm from St. Louis, and like I don't mean to say this like boisterous, but like I was a well-known athlete growing up. You know what I'm saying? So, I just know a lot of people. I have a large network here, but as of now, recently, I'm almost at my 1-year mark with Fox 2. So I have had a lot more people starting to come up to me, or like I'll notice people staring at me in the gym, or like when I'm out, I'm walking on the street. Sometimes they'll see me like getting ready to do a live shot, and they'll yell out the windows, "We love you, Mikala!" I'm like, "Thanks, y'all."
That's dope, though. That's dope. That's dope.
It's fun.
Mm-hmm.
It's fun. I would say that.
Give me
So now if I ride past, look, if I ride past, I'll be the main one hanging out the window. Like, that's that crazy girl I did this show with. I don't think her anymore.
Girl, I did an interview.
I give you what you need.
During the last year, Mikala. I'm sorry, Money Making McGhee.
Money making McGhee!
I'm a retake. Money Making McGhee. Okay. What was the last year, I guess during the pandemic, what's one of the craziest live shots or weird stuff somebody's doing while you're trying to do an interview on air?
Oh, honestly, no one has done anything crazy in my live shots, because as soon as they walk up on me and they start, I'll be like, you gotta go. I'm about to go live. Don't mess me up. Like, I literally tell people, I'll talk to you after. You gotta go. Move around. Like,
being polite,
not like, that's my moment up. And then I'll talk to them afterwards, but I think the craziest thing that has happened in my live shots is literally just me messing up. When I first got started in this, it was really brand new, and I had to go through my rookie mistakes, and I definitely had some fumbles and and some choked moments on live, but it's cool, learn, live and learn, growing.
Okay. Miss Mel.
But let me tell you something. These kids over here are not trying to let me be crazy.
Hey, you fine. It's okay. Trust me. We as long as we at home and we got lives outside, we're okay. All right.
It's World War. Every time I go on mute, it's World War 37. I just need y'all to know that. What's going on over there?
It's all good, honey. Trust me. Look, if I had to run out of here to save the porch stage from burning up, then okay, we good. All right. Look, that's one of my moments for this show.
Miss Mel put on that big smile so she low-key trying to hide her pissed off face.
Every time I go on mute, this is what happens. Sit down! Yay! No, Mom. We're not doing anything! Boom, 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 boom. What mute? Stop! Stop!
I love human nature. Just do what you do naturally. If you gotta yell, make them stop. Again, I'm not mad at you. Y'all are funny. This has been a great show so far, ladies. Again, if everybody that is online, if you're on our Facebook page, make sure Platform Sports Talk Show, leave your comments there so we will interact with you. Anybody on YouTube, subscribe.
We got something.
Like it.
Mikala, this one's for you, darling.
Hey.
Does your personality intimidate others when they meet you in public? Especially since, you're a personality, TV, etc.
Okay, so does me being a news personality intimidate people, or does just my personality intimidate?
Your personality.
That's hard to call, you know. I mean,
Or do you feel like people are generally comfortable around you? Because I feel comfortable and I don't even know you.
No, I think you know, I'm pretty loud. I'm really goofy. So if that's just not your type of person, then I'm not for you. But
right,
it makes you be like Sydnee, because Sydnee's the opposite.
Yeah. Yeah, but if you don't mind it, like I think for the most part, people think that I'm nice and I'm bubbly, like I'm friendly. Like I'll talk if you come up to me, I'll talk to you. If like, you know, I start conversations with other people. So it's not like I'm not like a mean girl sitting in the corner like mugging everybody. So
yeah.
So I don't know how to answer that. I don't think I intimidate. I think people might get intimidated by maybe my confidence a little bit, but I don't think they're intimidated by my personality.
Got you.
And that's
yeah.
I'm gonna ask you that, Mel. Are people intimidated by you?
I've gotten that, yes. I am very, very, very outgoing. Like very. I enjoy connecting with people. It's not hard for me to connect with people on a deep level. But I think that because again, I'm so tunnel vision with my confidence and with the fact that I don't really care like what people have to say if it really doesn't, if it's not gonna like really improve me or take me to my next level, or you were like really righteously trying to pour into me, I don't really be tripping off of nobody. So I just go in, honey. And I'm loud too, Mikala. If you can't deal with it, then I ain't for you, baby. Because I will have a whole, you keep snapping my fingers, there ain't no music on. And I think for people who are not comfortable either in their own skin or comfortable being themselves, I can be intimidating. The first time I heard that word, I was like, what? You and my friend was like, I'm coming to your class, but I'm not dancing by you because you too intimidating. And I was
my God, yeah.
But what you don't understand is that I don't get out much, and when I get out, it's a performance.
That's it.
Right? And if that girl don't be getting out. When she get out, it's what y'all know about it. Hey, I'm already on 10, so you know I don't let it bother me. But I'm just like, honey, it's about the great time, the good vibes, the love, and all that good stuff with me. So I don't let it bother me. I don't let some crazy stuff, but whatever, girl. We going to we going to the point. But
hey, Sid, does personality remind you of somebody you know really close to you? Yo, mama, girl.
I'm like,
my crazy sister, and she's been on the show before. She's the assistant athletic director at Vashon. Girl, she is crazy. But how you are, Mel? She has an outgoing personality, and I guess she can be a blend of both of y'all. She's an Aries, and she I used to call her my big brother because I'm the middle child. She's the oldest, but she is a little rough, and she good with the boy that she had to, y'all. She decided, girl is crazy, but she's all over the place. But she, again, if you meet her, she's okay, but you'll pick up on her personality. But does she come off as intimidating? No, but since she's an assistant athletic director, she deals with a lot of men, and you know, she has her business ways, but then she has her look. St. Louis come out in a heartbeat. You come out, okay? You don't.
But that's what I love. That's what I love about St. Louis women. St. Louis, it's like it's our best quality because you're not gonna hold. I feel like a lot of the women who I rock with in St. Louis are my family. Like the one thing that I love and admire about us is we aren't gonna really hold our tongue for too much, and it can be a blessing and a curse at sometimes. But we speak our minds, and you're gonna say, you know, what you mean when something's not sitting right with you. You aren't feeling something when you are feeling something. And Bunny, you know, for your sister who's an athletic director, we want to talk about women getting into positions of, you know, power, positions that hold authority. Yeah. And at some point, like, you have to it's not that you have to play the part, but you have to show that you can handle that. And unfortunately, as a woman, you have to show a little bit more assertiveness and boisterousness compared to a man, because I mean, you just have to hold your ground and stand on that. So being bubbly and loud, you know, it's not like you have to be like that to get in positions like that, but you have to show confidence in yourself and in your decision making.
I mean, honestly, that for me, that's the foundation of what my business was built off of. Like, you have to be so sure in yourself that nobody else can shape the way you feel about yourself.
Exactly.
At every level of your life. You know, even as you're developing and as you're growing, be secure in the fact that, girl, I don't know it all, but I'm growing right now, and I'll be better next month. You know, that for me, that's just what I wanted to share. That all has always been on the inside of me, and I want everybody around me. I want it to be contagious. I want it to be like a domino effect of loving yourself and respecting yourself enough to say, I ain't there yet, but I'm gonna get there. You know, so you can't be worried about what everybody else got thinking and, you know, feeling or whatever, as long as you're not intentionally going out being offensive or being hurtful or vengeful to anybody. And you know, you try to live as righteous as you can, honey. Just do you, honey.
And have fun. And don't take everything so serious.
Yes! Calm down!
Jesus!
Literally, no, I don't know if y'all have read this book, but it's called The Four Agreements. And it's called The Four Agreements.
Okay.
The Four Agreements of Life. And one of the agreements, which is like, once I read it, I was like, I have just been making it so. Well, okay, so let me say the agreement first before I say why I'm taking it like this. It's don't take things. It's literally don't take things personally. And I feel like people, especially now, you know, 2021, like everyone takes everything so offensive or takes it so personally, like the direct attack on you. And the thing is, it's like a lot of times when people are saying stuff, they either don't know what they're talking about, they're speaking out of anger, or they're speaking out of a place of hurt. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Just coming from that and like being able to reverse that perspective and see, it's just like, why are you taking what everybody says so personally? Like, and kind of like you said, Miss Mel, like if it's not something that's really affecting your life, affecting your livelihood, like what does it matter? Like, okay, they said that, keep it pushing. Keep it pushing. It's not slowing down your money. It's not slowing down what you got going on. It's not putting anybody that you know or love in danger or yourself. Like, what people say, what they're doing has nothing to do with you, and it has everything to do with them.
Yes.
That's definitely a process to get secure in that mindset. And I'm learning now, just really giving people room to go through that process. Everybody's gonna jump from 0 to 72 and understand that. And even on the other side of it, being more merciful with people. And I think that will really help you as an individual be available for people who are not at your level yet or not at your development. That's like the season that I'm going through right now. Like, give her some room to grow. Because for me, when I encounter people, I see you at your greatest. So I can't see, and I've struggled. I have to have balance of seeing you where you are right now and accepting where you are right now and understanding, like, okay, you got a process to go through. In health and wellness, you got to do that. Because you like, girl, I see you got this potential to clock it and do this and do that and do this. But wait a minute, let me look at you for who you are right now and help you baby step your way to that woman that's got all the confidence and won't let any outside things bother her. So that's where I am right now. Because girl, when I meet you, I'm like, oh my goodness, girl, you the bomb.com. And you a whole raggedy mess right in front of me. But when I look at you, I see, no, I'm not looking at where you at. I'm looking where you're gonna be. Let's get you there. And she like, girl, wait a minute now. I'm just trying to come in and get a drink of water. Hold on now. You know, so as a mentor, it becomes a struggle sometimes for me just to say, okay, girl, just hold you where you at right now, and we'll baby step your way to the next level. Let's do it.
Let's do it together.
We got each other.
Yeah, definitely. I think that's one of the most rewarding things about being a coach is that you see people where they started, but then you watch them blossom into this amazing woman. And it's really because you motivated them to do that. You know what I mean? And I just love that. I think that's like one of the most fulfilling aspects of being a coach is that there really is no end result, but that glow up, that confidence boost, that them feeling like, oh, okay, I am enough. You know what I'm saying? I just really enjoy that aspect of it. It's just one of those things you can't really describe, really.
So I got a question for y'all.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
What is if you can have more than one, but what do you think your love languages are? Let's see if we all have the same.
Oh, can I go? Because I know this.
Yeah.
So my first one, hands down, is acts of service.
Yes.
I feel like if somebody is willing to do some things that I don't want to do to take the load from me, like that really shows me that they love me because I'm such a independent alpha, right? So if somebody can like come and save me from all this crap, I automatically be like, oh my God, I love you. You know what I mean? And then my second one would have to be, let's see, physical touch, I guess. Yeah, and for obvious reasons.
So you do either top 2 or top 3, anybody.
Okay,
Mikala, I know hers already.
And words of affirmation.
Yeah. You layered in your love languages, girl.
Yeah. So that's top 3.
Okay, top 3. So top 2 or top 3? Mikala, you go next.
Well, I've actually taken this test, so I know my top 2 for sure. My number 1 is physical touch. I've always been that type of person. I just love holding hands, hugging, getting cuddled up, like kissing, like that's.
Yes. all that.
I'll be out in public and like my dude just like snatched me up. I'm like, yes, like. Okay. So yeah, physical touch is my number 1, and then number 2 is acts of service, and I appreciate that just because I feel like I give a lot. I'm willing to do a lot, and I'm like one of those people who are like, oh, go and plan a whole date day, or this and that. So when someone just takes the time to do something special for me, I feel like your actions show me more that you love me than anything that you could say.
So there you go. Pow, pow,
I
pow.
knew that, Mikala, I knew that one of your top 2 or 3 was acts of service because of the way you handled baby girl. You're like, I got a challenge for you. Most people that operate in acts of service give you tasks to elevate you because they do want to see you better. I like, now she's an acts of service, and for you, it'll probably flip flop a lot. Because you automatically went to a romantic love. So as you change in the seasons of your life, it'll change. And your acts of service will be primary, and your physical touch will kind of fall down a little bit. As people come into your life to mentor. Because at the end of the day, you have a voice and you have a platform, and you'll reach more people that will respect what you have to say. And you'll be able to extend that acts of service, love language to other people.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh, especially when Sydnee was on, I just have a heart for young female athletes because that was me. And I understand, I was in a position where I had a good support system. I had, I was on great teams. I was playing in my school settings. I was getting select and all that stuff. And I just knew, like, dang, I know how far I got just with me on my own, but man, what if I had someone take me under their wing and really help keep me even more focused than I was, or, tell me little tricks of the trade. So when I see younger athletes, I almost can't help but try to be like, okay, well, where's your mental at? Like, let me see where you're at and how you're really thinking, because I would love to see more young women, especially from St. Louis, have more faith and belief in themselves and their talents.
Mm-hmm.
And
you immediately took your experience and knew that it was not just about free. It was not just for you. Mm-hmm. And normally, when acts of service is your number one love language, you're like, okay, so what lesson can I get out of this for everybody else? You don't look at your experiences for things that are just for you. Okay, well, I learned that. I'll never do that again. I learned that. Mm-hmm. Who can I reach to let them know? You don't have to take these same horrible steps because I've already paved the way, and here's the blueprint. And that is, I think, for all of us that are in acts of service or have businesses that are around that, we almost look for the challenges because we know that the challenges are not for us. They're for everybody else. And so anytime I go through something, I'm like, woo, no, what's the next thing?
Right. What are you trying to tell me?
Like, please, I get you this test or what?
Have I passed this test? Please let me pass this test.
Please let me pass this test so I can pass this. Because I don't want to do this no more, Lord. Go ahead, buddy. You next.
I think mine is act of service and then words of affirmation. Sorry. Yes, ma'am. See, I told you she's not gonna go. Want to say hi?
You saw her? You saw her kiss? I'm like, oh, you just trying to get on camera. How cool?
Every week now, honey. She just gotta make her little 1 minute guest appearance.
She looks so cute. I like your bow.
Oh, that's cute.
Give them besitos. Give them besitos. No, them. Do the besitos.
Oh, she's so cute.
Yes.
Sydnee, you see that, Sydnee? Say hi, Sydnee. Say hi, Sydnee. Her personality in mind. She definitely is outgoing, y'all. I'm cool. This one. Wait. Tell them. Tell them how busy you keep me. Although you don't act quiet now in front of the company, really. Don't let it fool you. She keeps Sydnee on her toes even. So she's not gonna say anything. You always want to come here.
Right now, I just want to look at myself.
Now you gonna try to sing? Me. You like singing? You ain't gonna try to sing? Okay.
She's like, nah, I'm good.
Yeah. Say how to sing. So yeah, was affirmation on mine. Excuse me.
I knew words of affirmation because of the way, because you speak the way that you speak to us.
Did I pick up on that?
Definitely in the intros.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well,
I love people for people to acknowledge or try to at least dig and figure out what your languages are, because it's so important that we foster relationships knowing how to speak to people in their languages, not how we like. Not that way. But if I get to know you on any type of level, I need to know how I need to communicate with you so that we can communicate. You know, and I don't think people take a lot of time. Like, how do you like to be talked to? So that I know that I speak your language and we won't have a lot of barriers and we won't have a lot of conflict.
Right.
We won't respect each other's languages. We're going to talk to each other correctly and in the right manner. And you're going to be like, all right, if I get heated, then I'm going to go to my corner, you go to your corner, and we're going to come back. And I ain't just talking about, romantically in business and all of these relationships that we're building. And I'm just trying to, make people just stop, get outside yourself. And no, she don't like me. I love you. Now, mine is, my number one is not gifts. Of course, acts of service is my number one. My number two is time, spending time. Look, I want to name off, put them all in order. And then my number three is gifts. I enjoy gifting. So I'm like, if y'all think that I like gifting, I need y'all to give me some gifts, okay? I will pull a gift out, honey. Just listen to what you like and get a little hint of the things, you know what I'm saying? And then I'll show them, why did you give me? Well, girl, I heard you always say that you blah, blah, blah.
Right.
Because my good girlfriend relationships are just as important as my marriage. You know, I feel my relationships the same. Like whatever I invest in, I know that I want. If you're my good girlfriend, I'm going to invest in what I need to invest in on a relationship level as much as I do with my kids and my husband. Because you know, I like good healthy stuff around me. I can't have toxicity. I can't.
At all. Can't do it.
At all, honey. At all. Cool your head, honey. Take the chance.
Yeah.
I
miss you.
I know, right?
Mikala, if you ain't picked up Purple Rain and Mel, they relationship here is hilarious. They on each other.
I love it. I'm vibing with it.
Yeah. Mel and Purple, how long y'all been on each other?
I don't even know. Like,
you didn't dance with Matisse, did you?
Years, like high school.
I think that I was probably already. You came after me. Me and Lucretia danced together. So
See, Lucretia,
Lucretia.
Yeah. So, cause I'm younger than y'all.
So
I know. So
She's
yeah.
so out there. I should have let y'all know she emphasized that.
I'm younger than y'all.
It's okay though, boo. It's okay.
But I'm still an OG though. Like I'm not the youngest person on the Zoom.
Yeah, right. Okay. It's had to have been at least the last 7 or 8 years, I think.
Yeah, at least.
Because our paths cross a lot because of the events and the stuff that we do. Every time, I don't care what we see each other on the side of a garbage can, honey. We like,
I love that though. Somebody may think it's so sad, but y'all like, no, this is girl. Garbage can, I don't care. I'm showing her some love. I love it. Hilarious. Oh my goodness. Hey, Sid the Kid, name 3 of your favorite athletes.
What'd you say?
3 of your favorite athletes.
Pick my favorite athletes.
Yeah, 3. I know you got 3.
Top 3.
3. I don't have any.
See, you're killing me, Smalls. You're killing me.
I know one. We have Simone, Sydnee, let's see.
Sydnee as yourself?
Yeah, you. Okay.
Right.
Your favorite cheerleader. Okay.
Okay.
You say Simone with Simone.
Bio.
I can't hear you. What you say?
It says Simone Manuel. I think that's how you say
Oh, the
it.
swimmer. Okay.
The swimmer.
So nobody else, not even soccer, basketball, baseball, volleyball, another track and field athlete. Oh my God, see it, the kid.
I don't really like track like that. I mean, it's okay.
That's fine.
Okay.
Boy, shout out to all the track athletes because that's so hard sport.
Yeah.
They have the bomb bodies. Them women. What's her name? Felix. That's the one who was in the Olympics in 2016. We just had the baby, I think.
Yeah.
How she get her stomach so flat so fast?
Yeah.
What's wrong, baby?
All that running, man.
Yeah.
We have comments on our live.
Hey, please go ahead and read them. Tell them to this right here. Sasha, baby.
Let's see. Natasha J says, "Hey, ladies."
Hey,
And she also said, "Hey, Ash. Hey, Sid." Oh, Mel, here's one for you. Tell us more about. Well, let's elaborate more on Fit Diva. Like, break it down for the people that don't know.
For the people. So Fit Diva is a women's wellness company that focuses on all things holistic for women, spirit, health, wealth, and beauty. Our flagship, what we're known most for is our dance aerobics classes, which consist of a cardio and stiletto chair dance. It is litty, lit of the littiness, okay?
Of course.
So when I teach, I pretty much teach like all over St. Louis, and in the summertime I do a tour to other cities. So we do visit other cities and throw this amazing like wellness, I call it more like an extravaganza. So it always includes a list of female-owned businesses, vendors, they set up. We teach class, baby. We jam it out. It is very, very fun. It is a very uplifting experience, honey. I was going to say environment, but it is definitely an experience. It's more than just weight loss. It's about maintaining your mental health. It's about, like I love relationship building, financial literacy, and we love like the yoga and anything spiritual is it's like important to me. So mental health, spirit, get your body together, look cute, pop a lip gloss, let's put these heels on.
Come on.
So we are at, like we were talking about earlier, I'm gonna start Zoom classes because of COVID, and then move my way back into a dance studio. But right now, please follow us. Plug. Here's the plug. And Fit Diva on Instagram is Fit Diva _4_life. And on Facebook is Fit Diva LLC. And our website is fitdivastudio.com. So I am looking for more ladies to join the movement because it is definitely a movement. Once you encounter Fit Diva, you are never the same. I want you. Yeah. Stuff with me. And I'm in your inbox like, girl, what you doing? It's really a labor of love, and it's growing, and I just love it. That's my passion. Dance is my number one passion. I love everything in the performing arts. And this is my way, since I'm a mama now and I got a whole family, this is my way to still contribute to the dance world, the arts world. Yes. And I love it. Now I ain't gonna keep talking because then I'm gonna start crying and then y'all I love that. Do you hear me?
I know, right?
But
Don't cry. It's gonna be fine.
It's gonna be
great.
A word of affirmation right there. Bam.
Wow.
Yes.
You got another client right here, honey, because I've been looking for a stilettos heels class. So hey.
And you gonna have a spin-off stripper class with that next? Because I'm just saying.
I can give you what you need. I really can. Okay. I have had a couple of ladies reach out over quarantine, like, can you teach me a one-on-one? Like women that are getting married or already married, or they want something.
That's a beautiful idea. Yeah.
Let's go. Let's do it. Because I can teach you something now. You might get pregnant, but that ain't got nothing to do with me.
Hey, but I'm just saying all this time. I'm surprised more people having announced their pregnancy.
On me right now, please.
I'm just saying, it's full over here. I'm just saying, I be bringing the routines to the house. Hey.
Oh, hey.
And he's like,
Stay connected, Megan Thee Stallion. Don't do that. No, Megan Thee Stallion stuff.
Yeah, stay connected, y'all, because this is serious. This is keep trying to get
it did.
Well, this is our time to plug.
And they're not shameless plug. We are for plugging, supporting Black women. Let's go.
I will go ahead and plug. So I actually just recently started a nonprofit here in St. Louis called More Miracles STL. And we are it's a family faith-based nonprofit. So the whole mission and purpose of this nonprofit is to really get into communities and target families and help them grow spiritually, together, to heal past traumas that they might be experiencing in the home or have had in their past. Financial literacy to help them grow with their credit, to, find stable homes, to create job opportunities. And over Christmas and Thanksgiving, we did our first holiday giveaway in partnership with Next Life Devices, where we chose eight deserving families that were nominated or applied. And we came in and we bought Christmas gifts for their kids. We provided food for them to have a good meal and to be able to, cook a family-based meal. Mm-hmm. We're helping pay off some of their past due bills or rent. So just helping people get into a better place, because I truly believe that the foundation of our communities are the families. And we in St. Louis are seeing so many broken homes, and I agree. And we're seeing kids and teens who clearly aren't getting guidance from their parents because they're out here shooting up everybody and looting and doing all this crazy stuff. And I truly, everybody has their own individual problems and everybody comes from, their own backgrounds and experiences. But I just feel like it all truly kind of does stem from home and who you're learning from and what you're experiencing. So I feel like if we can get in and really target that area in St. Louis in our community, we can see a different St. Louis and a more appealing St. Louis, a more profitable, a more marketable, just a more thriving city and county. So that's what really moved me to start this. So if y'all want to check it out, it's at More Miracles STL on all platforms. It's really new, and I'm going day by day with all of this. I would really appreciate everybody's support because we're gonna have to 2021.
Yes. Love it. Well, know that you have a partner in Fit Diva. So if there's any activities anything you're trying to put together, just let me know. I'll definitely help you. Like, for real, I enjoy putting things together. Like, my husband's like, look, what carnival did you put together? Oh, we did. I did a 3K for my anniversary, a walk for my business anniversary this past September. It was amazing balls.
Yeah, okay.
Back out, but that type of stuff, like, I'm here for you. Just let me.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Say less. I'm reaching out, but I need all the help.
Yeah. It's just about building a dream team. That's it. That's how you can execute a dream team. And your dream team definitely comes from prayer and letting God just drop the people in your lap. Really. When you go trying to handpick people that you think should be in positions, sometimes that's just not, the will of God. Like, for real, when you have things like that. Yeah.
I agree.
I'm excited.
This energy, man, y'all rock. I'm telling you all. Oh my goodness. And we dropping plugs and supporting. Come on, Papa Ryan with it. Come on, bring it. Come on, Papa Ryan.
Okay, here we go. Boom. So the plug is now. So follow us on Facebook, Grapevine LLC. I am Purple Rain Official on Instagram, Purple Rain 87 on TikTok. I'm also on Snapchat as well, Purple Rain 87. I'm everywhere. I'm on Twitter. Just type me in, like I'm there. I'm everywhere. Getting ready to bring Trap Zumba back. Here shortly. Next month, February, I'm going to be dropping those dates. Look out for me. I drop all of my Trap Zumba videos on my YouTube page, DeJanel Freeman. Go subscribe, turn on your alerts, and you'll see me because I'm everywhere.
It is
shout out to my girl, Lucretia. Like, I couldn't have done a lot of things without her, and I just always want to make sure that people know that we in this together. That's my girl. And I don't get to see her as much anymore because of COVID. So it's like, but like I said, we're back in studio in February, and all the information will be dropped on all my social media platforms.
All right.
The class is so litty lit. It's lit.
It's lit. Oh, and for those that don't know, just let me tell you what trap Zumba is. So, you know, Zumba was this big craze, right? But for people like us, well, we like to listen to certain type of music to get us going. So I was like, well, trap music, let's get it. So it's basically Zumba moves and also some of my own choreography moves, and it's just to trap music, and we have a really good time, and it's like no judgment zone, and we might get a little twerk fest going on, but it's so much fun. And people are seeing results. Like I have people who inbox me telling me how they do my videos every day and they're losing weight, they're seeing the results. So I'm just blessed, man. Like I really can't complain, and my kids are still healthy. We all ain't walking around like Oompa Loompas because of the quarantine. So life is good, man. Life is good. Yeah.
Thank you for that plug, honey. Thank you for sharing.
Hey,
Sid, you don't have a business yet. But if you had a business, what would your business be? Plug us what your business is, or what would you like to work on and why?
That's a good question.
That's why you're going to provide a good answer for us. Come on, like you said, you like painting. I mean, would it be something around painting or something artsy or TikTok or dance? Make an app.
would you like to own a gallery of some sort?
Tasha's tell you what it is, but you're not listening.
I'll probably have like a painting gallery.
You said what, sweetie?
I said, well, I'll probably have like a painting gallery.
Okay. And why?
Painting calms me down when I'm stressed or sad.
Aww. We need to see some of this work.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll go get
I purchased local art now, honey. Let us see what you got.
Come through, Sid.
The money called.
I get it real quick.
The money called.
She's like, okay.
Right, exactly.
I'll be right back. 1 second.
Right.
When you come back, I have one more question for you ladies before we go. Just a quick, fun sports question. Somebody wants to say something too here.
She said a minute.
Tell y'all, this person.
I feel like we didn't even get crazy sports stuff. This has been a crazy year for sports.
I know.
Oh my gosh. Oh, I love curly hair. I love curly hair paintings.
Did she bring it?
This is it. Yeah.
Let me see.
That's nice.
She's not up on my screen.
She's not on your screen?
Oh, I love that one.
Yeah.
That's so adorable. Girl,
Where are the AKAs at? She got the
exactly. Who are AKA, honey?
Hey, stand up. Piece right there.
That's it. Tell her what you've been taught to learn. Come on.
Pinky ring does not go together.
Oh, you're going to have some people on your head about that one.
What did she say?
Tell her who to come talk to then. Let them know.
She said pink starting young. It sounds like, hey, we have some deltas in the building. Hello?
Do we now? Tell us how we do. Tell her how we do it.
That's okay.
See, we start them young, baby.
All right, Delta Sigma thing.
I love that your paintings are representing. Yeah, representing.
Yes, come through.
I love that.
Yes.
I'm trying to get a price tag on the Afro Puff one. Excuse you.
I thought it was cute, though. I really did like it.
My cousin, she had a painting birthday party, so I did it here.
Nice.
I did that for my 30th birthday, Sid. I did a paint party. It was very relaxing, as you mentioned.
We can't hear. Sorry.
All right, Bunny. Well, what you got? What you got for us?
All right. So 6 months from now, so we're talking about in June. What sport? Hey, hold on. Excuse me, y'all. You're killing me, Smalls. You're killing me. 6 months from now, in June, what do you think sports will be? As far as, let's just say, basketball, football, baseball. You think we'll be having the seasons going on? They're going to be another pandemic's going to stop it. It's going to be fans in the stands. Ticket price going to be higher or lower. What y'all think?
Well, I think that 6 months, the pandemic is still going to be here. If you think about past, what do you even call this? Pandemics. They've lasted for a few years. You know what I mean? It's not like, 1 year and then it's just gone. They kind of linger around. So 6 months from now, I think we'll still kind of be socially distanced. I don't think there'll be a stand full of fans. I'm interested to see, because the virtual fan thing was kind of neat to me, how they were still able to sell tickets to games virtually. So I think that's still going to go on, and I definitely think the seasons will be shorter still.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think schedules will start going back to normal. I don't think that we will see fans in the stadium for a while, especially now. Who knows what President-elect Joe Biden's going to come in and do, but I think we're just going to see, we got to wait and see just how he's going to tackle this pandemic. And I do think that leagues individually are starting to get the swing of things and the hang of things. So I think play will start resuming as normal. I do not see us having fans anytime this year unless some major breakthrough comes out, or if we see a vast majority of people willing and able to take the vaccine. So it's really going to be a lot of unknowns moving forward, but I think on the professional level, we will get back to some normalcy, and it's just going to be state by state, county by county, district by district when you start getting into the collegiate and high school levels.
I think I agree with you guys. I think that we'll have a new normal. I don't think that things will go back to the way that they were for quite some time. I don't think that sports will ever really look the same, at least for the next 2 or 3 years. I'm kind of with Purple Rain, like the previous pandemic type illnesses. It just takes a while, and then we don't really know like the side effects of the vaccine, if it's going to be really effective. So I don't think it'll look the way it did. We just get cute in the living room, honey, and watch from you.
With all that being said, I do hope that we can get back to some of the way things were pre-pandemic. I know this is a very serious virus and it's not to be taken lightly, but I do think that we have to start. We cannot be letting our small businesses die. People need to have interaction with others. People need to be, pursuing their passions, whether that be sports or whatever else it may be. I do feel like we need to kind of start snapping back into reality a little bit. Not saying that not saying that COVID-19 is not real. It very much so is, but we got to start just doing what we're supposed to do to get a handle on it so we can start moving forward, because we cannot continue life like this. And that's just my personal opinion, but people are going to start going crazy. We've already seen people going crazy. Our murder rate in St. Louis alone is off the charts. You know what I'm saying? So it's got to end at some point.
Yeah.
Back to life. It was so much going on. I didn't even know until the January 1st and 2nd the numbers for St. Louis, because I did tell people, I said, look, you know how St. Louis history is with our community and violence and treated better. And the pandemic took so much of the newsreel and the talk. People were still even murder. People didn't realize it though. I said the stuff didn't stop. Like all that was happening before, it still was going on. It just wasn't getting the coverage. And unfortunately, that's a statistic our city does not want to be known for, but it still is. 2021. What are we? 6 days in, and look what's going on already. It's like, everybody, let's turn the curve. 2020, 2021. Come on, hope to get back to normal. 6 days in, look what's going on already. Doesn't it mean it's going to dictate the rest of this year? Well, who wants to start off the year in a new cycle doing what we're doing? Here nor there. I love sports. That's my love, my passion. I commend the athletes that are out there because all those athletes, men or women who are out there, they have families at home they have to go to. And of course, if anybody get infected, it can affect their whole household just like us here. At the same time, I do appreciate those student athletes specifically who they're still, fairly young, that they sacrificed and they wanted to go on scholarships. I get it. And still being students, still want to play. I'm entertained by that. I appreciate them. I know some of their parents probably were kind of hesitant or told them no. But it seems like I think more people are on board now. Like, okay, let's get sports back. And as Mikala, you said, get back to a pre-pandemic, some type of normalcy as well. And hopefully, 6 months from now, we will say, hey, the NBA playoffs is the bomb.com. We will say MLB or St. Louis Cardinals are finally doing something they need to be doing, which is winning early. We will say hopefully our St. Louis Blues will be Stanley Cup champions, and if not, at least in the finals. And hopefully here in the MLS or St. Louis SC Club, the stadium will be closer being built, and here's some more moves for them. So I'm just, again, I'm rushing 2021 to get over, but I'm just going to do something better than what we saw in 2020.
For sure. So, with that being said, what are y'all thoughts on the NBA season so far, and who y'all got going with in the NFL playoffs?
My team, NFL, I said from the beginning, everybody was sleeping on the Seahawks. The Seahawks won the division, but I can see them going to the Super Bowl, going against the Chiefs, and beating the Chiefs. Okay. I have to go with the Lakers again. Purple Rain, of course, you'll be happy, but I'll go to the Lakers again. Barring any injuries, they'll pull it off. On the Eastern Conference side, I see the Bucks finally making it to the finals, but the Lakers will beat them.
Lakers.
Yes, ma'am.
I've been impressed with the NBA season so far. I watch football. I don't have a team per se, so I guess it's not really fair for me to speak on that.
No, because I was like that.
I'll be honest, I'm not sitting here rooting for nobody. It's whoever wins.
I just want to be entertained. Just entertain me.
Look, I usually watch the Super Bowl just to see the halftime show. Right.
Seriously. Last year wasn't all that. That's what, nothing against Shakira and J-Lo, but, sometimes,
it was evil.
I like hip-hop and R&B a lot more than other stuff for halftime for entertainment, you know what I'm saying? Pop is okay. I like my stuff for entertainment purposes. That's
Yeah. My team is the Rockets. I'm really excited to see what they're going to do this season. I think DeJanel Jones. He's playing right now, so we'll see.
They're gonna trade him if not now by the deadline. I know the deadline is usually in February, but they pushed it.
We'll see. He might like the vibe he's getting with his new teammates. I know he.
I think it's more ownership. I don't think it was the teammates he had beef with. I think it's more ownership, and he knows that ownership wasn't doing enough to get him people to win with. After they traded Westbrook and CP3, which I thought was apples and apples, I'm like, okay, they similarly. So what difference is that gonna make? And clearly no difference. But
I do think that John's gonna bring it to their team. That's gonna light a spark. And I think that they'll do well. Obviously, the Lakers they just got a roster. They're stacked. They're gonna do their thing. I'm really proud of our St. Louis boys up in the NBA doing their thing. Brad, Tatum, all them. They're hooping. So It's nice to see that we got some St. Louis talent still in the league, you know, doing their thing.
And you, Miss Mel, predictions.
No, let me tell you something about these
College, since y'all trying to be in college, playing sports.
Let me tell you about some of these here predictions I got. They're not based on no merit of any information that I know about any of these players. They're basically based on Beyonce songs. So, Houston Rockets. Oh, killing me softly. That's basically what that's based on. And of course, because I'm in Missouri, I would love to see the Chiefs go to the Super Bowl again.
That's dope. That's dope. That's dope.
Come on, sister kid, bring it on home with us. Come on, come on.
I mean, I don't watch sports like that.
Now, you know how the household is in that family. You could even say Georgetown Hornets to be the NCAA championship. You know how that house is with certain sports teams. You know how they are with Cardinal baseball. You don't even have to watch it to know. You can just throw those things out there. Come on with it. Come on. Or you can say Mizzou Tigers. I mean, you know, they're watching the game last night.
Yes!
Lost. I don't get it. You said what, sweetie?
I wasn't there. I haven't seen the TV. I wasn't watching it.
Okay, sister kid. You don't give me any enthusiasm. You're killing me, Small. You're killing me. All right. Baseball season is supposed to get started in normal time in April. Would you please tune into the Cardinals just for a hot second and then just say, hey, I'm for the Cardinals to win the World Series?
I hope the Cardinals win the World Series.
That's what I like to hear. That's my girl.
All right. She gave us a pain and she gave us the Cardinals tonight. Come on, little baby.
We squirted something out of you. We squirted it out of you. Hey, little baby. Look. Hey, little baby.
Hey. Girl, that's a whole act. Like,
Okay, so now you saw I just go through now. Look what you're going through.
If you follow me, if anybody follow me on any social media outlets, you know that's a whole act. Cause she's a whole personality, child. Yes, me times 3.
Yeah, bless her heart. I loved all the energy, ladies, you all gave tonight. I appreciate it. Look, for you all rookies that's on the show for ladies' night, hopefully you won't be a rookie next time. We would love to have you all back. You already plugged your businesses and your IG and SB names, but you'll do it again because I'm not going to remember them all. So y'all can plug yourselves one more time. What was that?
Come on, take that up.
I was like, somebody had a recorder on their social media name. Okay, Mel, then Purple Rain, and Melonie McGhee. Give me your social media names and tags.
Okay, Instagram, FitDiva_4_life. On Facebook, Fit Diva LLC, and website is fitdivastudio.com. My name is Melonie Montgomery. I am the creator of Fit Diva LLC, and I have truly enjoyed being on the show today. Thank you for inviting me.
Sounds like a perfect commercial.
Right.
Love it.
Okay. DeJanel Freeman on Facebook, DeJanel Freeman on YouTube. I am Purple Rain Official on Instagram, Purple Rain 87 on TikTok and Snapchat. Holla at your girl.
And I am Mikala McGhee. You can find me at Mikala McGhee on everything you're looking on me for. So it's MIKALAMCGHEE. Catch me on Fox 2 or KPLR 11 Wednesday through Sunday. And stay tuned for the DJ documentary story. I'm really excited about that project. It's going to be dropping March 2021 on Netflix and Amazon Prime. So stay tuned.
Yes, indeedy.
Dropping no Netflix and Amazon.
Ew.
She dope.
Definitely will be checking that out, Mikala. Thank
I know. That's big. Congratulations to that.
Yeah.
Ladies, congratulations to all business owners, women. Y'all doing the thing. Keep it going. Appreciate the jewels you are dropping. Sydnee, I hope you are being a sponge and soak some of this information in. And hopefully, okay, or you turn that teenager years coming through now. Next month, you'll be 13. So I'm expecting some more big things out of you, honey, okay? And we always have resources. You always have people you can come to talk to, whether you want to accelerate in sports or painting or anything you want, honey. Feel free to reach out, okay?
Yes, indeed.
And for everybody that tuned in, thank you for joining the latest night on this wonderful hump day, the Platform Sports Talk Show. Guess what? When we talk about sports, it becomes our business. And for my other co-hosts, Sydnee and Smooth, business just picked up. Next Wednesday, 7 p.m. Central Time, tune in for us and another wonderful sports talk show. Until then, everybody have a wonderful evening and good night.
Good night.
We out. I don't have any outgoing music, but we still out.